Hello everyone, it's Suzanne. Thanks for joining me for another Monday Makes video on my YouTube channel and blog. Today's card is going to feature the Paisleys and Posies stamp set. So I have used my embossing buddy on my vellum and I am stamping with Versamark ink. So you know that this is going to be embossing, but wow, you're gonna freak out when you see how cool this is. So the first powder that I used was gold, and then I went back to stamping and I stamped more of the Paisleys and Posies images, and then I used silver embossing powder for this one. And you can see where I'm going with this. I went back and I did some more stamping, and I also used the copper embossing powder, and this took actually a little while. So it's hard to plan these Paisleys and Posies out because you just don't know where things are going to fit unless you have a pre-made one. I don't know if you know this about my cards, but I just turn the camera on and then I start to craft. So some things turn out and some things don't. And that's part of the reason why I do the voiceover afterwards, because nothing is ever scripted. So I'm showing you the entire process here. I've sped it up quite a bit. And yeah, I'm just filling in the little bits and pieces. I went back and forth, tried not to have too much color of, or too much of one color, either silver, gold, and copper. Tried to do it equal. So here I go. I'm heating vellum. First of all, you need to make sure that your hot tool is nice and hot. Secondly, you need to heat it from behind. So that is the trick there. And wow, like I never get tired of this. I'm going to show the whole thing because it makes me happy. So that is the embossing done. Now I could have left it like that, but I didn't. I flipped it around and I knew that the stained glass technique worked so well on a card I made a couple weeks back that I was gonna do the same thing on this one. So I went to Pinterest and I pulled up Paisley, and I got so many different, there's monochrome colors, you know, like all the same shade of one color. And then there was like mixtures. So I went with mixtures. I'm using Pacific Point, Sweet Sugar Plum, Real Red, Pear Pizzazz, Old Olive, Melon Mambo, and Sahara Sand to color this image. And again, I didn't want too much of one color. There are a lot of bits and pieces to be colored in. So once I had that colored in and I was satisfied with the results, I ended up putting glue dots on the back of the page on the vellum. And vellum is kind of slidey, so the glue dots didn't really want to stick. So I had to use the backing paper of the glue dots to sort of press it down into place. And then I just flipped it around and put it on a white card base. And this is the reveal of the most unusual Paisley card that I have ever made. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On the screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. To see a picture gallery of all my projects, stop by my blog. Thanks again for watching.